twice the size of Getchell, the Mathewson-IGT Knowledge Center opened August 11th, creating a place for technology and library services to come together. The merge represents the building's initiative to serve students by giving them access to information in all mediums. The Mathewson Automated Retrieval System, dubbed MARS, holds about 2 million books. Library staff archived books in the system that don't circulate very often, freeing up about 100,000 square feet of space for study areas and computer labs. When students request a book from the online catalog or at the library services desk, library staff and student workers, nicknamed Martians, type in a call number and the robot brings the book. We spoke to Duncan Aldrich, @ONE administrator, about the Mars robot.
The floor above us, which is the library services desk, has a setup like this at each of the 6 robots. Okay? And what will happen is when a book is requested by a user, the robot knows which bin it's in. It will go flying down at about 15 miles an hour down the rail. This is just a railroad rail. And pull the bin out, brings the bin back down to the workstation, and depending on whether the student assistant is standing here or here, it'll slide the bin right here.
@ONE, located on the first floor of the Knowledge Center, features 3 computer labs, equipped with both PCs and Macs that are fully loaded with the latest software for mapping, sciences, and video editing. Staff is always nearby to help with any questions. Once the inventory is delivered in September, students can check out cameras, laptops, camcorders, DVDs, and more at the multimedia desk. A viewing room complete with high-definition screens and seating sits next to the checkout stand. The 168-seat auditorium features surround sound and 3 projection screens. The second floor is the main entrance to the Knowledge Center and is home to the library services and help desks. There are also more computers, studying areas, and popular books in the stacks. The 3rd through 5th floors provide group study and individual study rooms situated near windows with views of the Truckee Meadows, the Sierra, and most of campus. Special collections like Bass Studies and arts collections are on the higher levels.
Did you work at Getchell at all last year?
I worked there 2 years ago.
So what do you think about the differences?
Well, right now we're still kind of getting the hang of the new system, but I think once everyone knows what's going on, it'll be really nice because everything's really ordered and smooth, and it's bigger, so I think it's a lot better for students to study here. There's a lot more areas, like quiet areas, louder areas. Yeah, that's about it.
Can you think of any specific times at Getchell where that you ran into problems with space?
Just in general, I think mostly during finals, there'd be a lot of people on the main floor and it'd just be really loud and hectic. And I don't think that's going to really happen here when there's so many different areas to study. It's not going to be too crowded on any one level.
What's your favorite part about the building?
Definitely the Mars. I think anyone should take a tour of it. You can take a tour if you sign up at the information desk.
So what do you think about the new Knowledge Center, especially compared to Getchell Library?
It's very beautiful. It's just too far away from the dorms, that is.
Do you live in the residence halls?
Yes, I do. And yeah, the fact that everything's moving farther and farther away is kind of not good.
So what do you think about the Knowledge Center so far?
I think it's really nice. It's a lot better than UNLV's library, so.
Is this the first time you've been in here?
Second.
So what do you come in here to do mostly?
Log onto the computer and check out books.